right, so I'm going to talk to you about Old Testament moral code, nihilism, and ethical egoism. That's chapters 4, 5, and 6. So Old Testament moral code says that the world is divided into two categories, good and evil. There is nothing in the middle. No one can be a mixture of both. People are either good or they are bad. Actions are either good or they are bad. Thoughts are either good or bad. There is nothing in the middle. So you've got to pick one camp or the other, and you have no ability to vacillate between the two. So this, of course, calls into question the idea of whether good is inherent in people or evil is inherent within people. In what way in the social construct is the expression of natural tendencies and natural instincts considered evil? And, you know, do we use society to sort of hem in those baser instincts, or do we use society as a cover to allow us to do really terrible things? Nihilism is a very, very, very dark philosophy. Nihilism essentially says that everything is useless. All things have no purpose. You as a person have no purpose. Your life has no purpose. The world has no purpose. The sun has no purpose. Nothing has any purpose. We are just a sort of random collection of things that have exploded, and nothing has any meaning inherent within it. And there's nothing that we can do to bring any meaning to this. So it's a very, very dark outgrowth of existentialism, which is a philosophy we'll talk about later in the novel. So nihilism can be perceived as incredibly freeing if we don't have any meaning and we don't have any reason to follow expectations that are placed upon us. That can really free us in many ways. But does purposelessness, right? If we are purposeless, what is the function of our existence, and does that mitigate what we believe makes us human, right? So again, we're sort of coming back to, does nihilism acknowledge us as people, or does nihilism acknowledge us as animals, or is there a difference between those things? Ethical egoism is about the idea that you can understand the ramifications of the options that are before you, right? You're going to make a choice. You have to understand the consequences of those choices, and you have every right to make whatever choice you want that's going to be in your best interest, as long as you understand the ramifications of those choices and accept the ramifications of those choices. You cannot force anyone else to think the way that you think, to believe what you believe, or to act in any way, because they have every other right to make whatever choice is best for them, regardless of what the ramifications are. They're aware of the ramifications. They just don't have to be worried about them.